I want you to meet two physicians, same city, same patient load, same level of expertise. One doctor types discharge summaries at 11 pm, Googles drug interactions in the middle of a consultation, sleeps 5 hours a night, and is on track for burnout by 45. The other doctor leaves the hospital at 6 pm, spends evenings with the family, has better documentation, and calmer, more satisfied patients. So, what is the difference? The second doctor uses AI, but only for the tasks that do not require a medical degree. If you are still Googling drug interactions during rounds, if you are still explaining diseases with pen and paper, you are practicing 2015 medicine and not in 2026. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact AI stack Indian medical students, residents, and consultants are already using for clinical precision, for medico-legal safety, for time freedom, and for career growth. This is not theory. This is a daily workflow. Let's be honest. Paperwork causes more burnout than emergencies. Not complex cases, not night duties, but paperwork. That's where Ambient AI Scribes come in. You keep your phone on the table, you talk normally to the patient, and the AI generates the complete soap note automatically. Here are tools that actually work in India. HEIDI Health, HEIDI, excellent with Indian English and English, perfect for OPD practice, affordable, natural speech recognition. But yes, you need patient consent and a reasonably quiet room. Next is Nabla Copilot. Works even offline, very useful where internet is unreliable, less customization, but dependable. Next is Suki AI. Ideal for high volume practices, learns your documentation and style over time, but it's expensive. Microsoft DAX Copilot for hospitals using Epic or Cerner. Enterprise grade security, institutional use only. Nuance Dragon Ambient, the gold standard for accuracy, incredible performance, but costly. And for the medical students, you can use Whisper, Flow, or Otter AI during ward rounds. Your case sheets become faster and cleaner. Just remember, manual verification is essential. And that's not efficiency, that's career preservation. Now, an important rule, AI suggests you need to decide, always. Let's talk about clinical decision support. ChatGPT, excellent for differential diagnosis generation and understanding the mechanisms, but facts must always be verified. Perplexity AI, it gives evidence-linked answers with citations, perfect when you want guideline backing quickly. Next is Notebook LM. You can upload your textbook, notes, or guidelines and ask questions only from your own material. It is brilliant for exams, research, but it needs preparation. Gemini and Claude, excellent for handling long documents and summarizing guidelines. Specialty AI should be used selectively. For example, for radiology, tools like Cure AI and AI Doc is available. For ICU physicians, early warning systems and the hypertension prediction index, HPI, can be used. Pathology, Path AI, cardiology, AI-based ECG interpretation, and for ophthalmology, diabetic retinopathy screening AI is available. Reality check. These tools reduce missed diagnosis. They do not replace doctors. Now let's talk about drug safety. One missed interaction can become a disaster. Epocrates and Medscape, they are fast, free interaction checks, but not exhaustive. Micromedex and Lexicom, ICU grade pharmacology, renal and hepatic dosing, but it is paid. You can even build a custom ChatGPT formulary bot which can be trained on your hospital's drug list, so it will become powerful but requires careful setup. And for students, use AI to understand the mechanisms, not to memorize the drugs blindly. Now, the hard truth is, most lawsuits are not about incompetence. They are about documentation gaps. AI can act as a legal armor, generate consent forms in simple Hindi and English, audit your notes with a simple prompt, check this discharge summary for medico-legal completeness, upload legal notices, and get structured understanding, clarity, not just legal advice. Use auto timestamps with Otter or Fireflies because courts care about timelines. AI doesn't forget, humans do. Next is patient communication. Understanding improves outcomes. Napkin AI, It turns ideas into clean diagrams, fast and simple. Gamma or Kimi slides. It can auto-generate presentation. The PowerPoint presentations, excellent for exams and teaching, but always edit them. Canva Medical and Bio Render. Professional patient handouts. For video explanations, you can use sites like Runway, Pika, Kling, and Sora. High patient comprehension, but a learning curve is present. Whisper AI. Real-time transcription and translation. Multilingual and India-ready consent is mandatory. Now a reality many doctors avoid. If patients can't find you, they can't trust you. Content creation matters. For scripts, you can use ChatGPT and Claude. For slides, use Gamma or Kimi. For videos, you can use Descript or Opus Clip. For audio, 11 Labs. And for music, you can use Suno AI. Now for images, you can use DALL-E, ChatGPT 4o, Midjourney, Leonardo AI, Adobe Firefly for safe, ethical use. This saves you weeks of work, but medical supervision is non-negotiable. Now for websites and automation for those who are interested. You can use Framer and 10Web for AI websites, N8N, Replit or Abacus AI for workflows. These will provide massive efficiency, but some learning curve is needed. Now let me be very clear. AI will not replace doctors, but doctors who use AI will replace doctors who don't. This isn't about being tech savvy, it's about being safer, calmer, more present, more human. Start with one tool this week, add one per month. You see, in 6 months, you'll practice better medicine in half the time now you are allocating. Your patients deserve your attention, your family deserves your presence, and you deserve to love medicine again. It makes that possible. The future of medicine isn't coming, it's already here. If this helped you, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. See you in the next video. Thank you.